Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Mary.
I'm Carla.
And this is my daughter Carla. Welcome to our page, Pinky Balls, Cakes, Cookies, and Candy. So Carla's going to be helping me this morning. And
Yay.
yeah, we've been just visiting and having a good time. You know, it's always good to be able to visit and talk and reminisce with your daughters and children. So that's what we do when we get together. But today we're going to make turkey Tetrazzini. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
Tetrazzini.
I think so.
Anyway, I can't even hardly say it, but Tetrazzini. It's turkey.
It's like a lasagna.
Right. It's if you don't have turkey, you can use chicken. I'm just using up the rest of my turkey I had in the refrigerator, and it was close to where almost freezing when I got it out, because I have a compartment where it's you can almost freeze your meat. So that's where I've had it. So I have put on, I think I threw the box away, a 12-ounce box of fettuccine, and I've got that cooking. I'm going to boil it for 12 minutes. Right here, I've got this cooking for 12 minutes. And I'm not doing this on camera today, but this pot here, that's my turkey bones. I'm making some broth. So, now I'm going to put 1/4, that is 4 tablespoons of butter in my pan here. Let me turn this on. And I have a 1/2 cup of chopped onions, or a small or medium onion. I used kind of a medium onion, and I chopped it up and put it in a 1/2 cup. And I'm going to be sauteing the onions in my butter. I better keep that for it, Carla. So I'm going to tenderize these onions a few minutes. Now, the recipe is on our members page, and I did not put mushrooms. I'm not putting mushrooms in this.
And the membership page is on the website. It's not on Facebook.
Right.
It's not a group page. It's a website, PinkyMomsKitchen.com.
And if you want to put mushrooms in this dish, then you would saute them with your onions. But I don't eat mushrooms. I'm kind of fixing this where Carla and I can eat today, eat it, because I don't care for mushrooms.
Yum, yum.
So I'm going to be sauteing those onions. Let me see who's with us this morning. James, good morning. Sandy, Kathy, Marcella, and that's all I can see right now. Kathy, yeah, and Kathleen Childress.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Hi, Linda.
Is Linda on there?
I don't know if she is or not.
She usually is, and Judy and Lindsay. There's Julia and Tammy. Good morning, Dale. Yesterday we had a wonderful day, didn't we, Carla?
Oh my goodness, it was so fun.
We had so much fun.
Moberly Baptist Church. Is it Brandon?
Yeah, it's Brandon.
Mariah.
It's over the podcast.
Hey, East Texas.
Yeah,
Isn't that
that's his podcast. It's Hey East Texas. That's HEYTETX. Yes, that's the podcast. And we'll tell y'all more about that closer time that it's going to be broadcast.
I got pictures good to share with y'all.
Yeah. We're going to, just a wonderful, wonderful person and staff. I think, now, what was the lady's name that was with him that we spoke with?
Mariah.
Mariah.
I think so.
So, it was good, and I think she follows us, too.
Very sweet people. So, very kind, very nice church, very big facility in Longview. And
then Alice's Pottery, I did pick up a few things. Anyway.
She started out saying, there's nothing in this store that I need. I have everything I want, need, and yeah, we left with some stuff.
Yeah.
just a little.
When I start to do my tree, I'll show you what I will
Yeah.
film that for y'all.
I have a new tree topper this year, a real fancy one.
Well,
that's really fashionable.
I don't know about how fancy. I'm just
It
going to
will
stick.
be.
I'm just going to stick some picks up there. Just whatever. I think it looks good. That's how I do.
It will look good.
I'm not a professional. I am boiling my. I'm boiling my fettuccine 12 minutes. Okay, now let me show y'all. Oh, you got your church cookbook. Oh, great. That's wonderful. The onions are sauteed, so now I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of flour. All-purpose flour.
Oh, and you know what he said?
What?
That y'all are going to want to, when the podcast comes out, y'all are going to want to see it. You don't
that's
see,
right.
you're going to want to hear it.
Right.
Because he's giving away 2 cookbooks.
Yes.
Yep, he ordered 2 cookbooks and
Yeah.
he's giving them to y'all. He's going to pick some people from the, I don't know, I can't remember if it was from the comments or something. We'll know more about it closer to the podcast date.
Right. We'll tell you more about it.
There'll be a drawing and you can win a Pinky Model Sister. If you already have one, great. You can still, still enter the drawing and give it away.
Okay. On that turkey that I'm cooking the bones, this is the broth. I'm putting 1 cup of broth in this flour and butter and onions. And I'm going to whisk it around.
And I got me one of those spatulas, didn't I?
Yes.
Yep. I haven't used it yet.
This is called a sauce.
But she got me one.
Sauce whisk. And this is 3 cups of 2% milk. I need to turn this burner down. Okay. I'm through with them 2, Carla. All 3 of them. You want to put them
I
aside?
surely can. Call me the cleanup crew.
So I'm gonna get this to start to boiling, and then I'm gonna add some salt and pepper and some other seasonings.
That was so good.
There is so many recipes that you can use with turkey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got several cookbooks that it's just page after page that you can do turkey with. You know, usually when you cook a turkey, you know, is that the way it was at your house? When you cook a turkey, you always have turkey left? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's...
You need a recipe to fix the leftovers. After you've had your turkey day dinner, and then the leftover sandwiches that we all love, and then you're bored with it, but you got more left.
Right.
This is a great idea.
All those bones that I cooked in that water this morning. I put a little bit of chicken broth in it, but I really didn't need to because it had enough of fat in the bones and all in the broth. But I'm going to strain it, take all the bones and strain it out real good, and I'm gonna make some soup. So, but I'm not doing that on air.
That's my kind of. I love soups. I love creating different soups with all different things.
So,
it's fun and delicious.
We went and had lunch together at Cheddar's yesterday. We enjoyed that. And I'll tell you something happened to Carla.
I had a Monte Cristo sandwich. Couldn't eat the whole thing. I just ate a little bit, but it was yum. I hadn't had one of those in years. And no, it ain't on my diet, but
we were
I
sitting
had it anyway.
I'll tell you what happened. We were sitting in a booth.
Oh my word. Groucho.
Carla, we were saying something that was funny.
They had me laughing, y'all.
And Carla bumped her head against the
it was just my back.
Yeah.
It was, but the booth was loose. The board,
Right.
the bench seat between each booth was wobbly. So if you just barely lean back at all, well, back support, hello. You need back support in a booth. Every time I'd lean back, it was pushing the back of that booth into the man behind me, and I guess it was bumping his head, and he come unglued.
He did.
He come around there around this little wall, and was just like right here in my face.
He said, "You just about knocked my head off." That's what he said.
You gonna take my head off, and I said, "Well, I don't want to do that. You need that."
Carla handled it perfect.
And just de-escalated this.
She
person.
was so nice and so sweet to him until he started apologizing.
He did. Oh my goodness.
He apologized and apologized.
Profusely.
He said, "I didn't expect that. I didn't expect." That's what he said. He said, "I didn't expect that," and he was ready to chew her out, and she just plainly showed all her love to him.
I did because this is what you gotta. Well, this is what I felt when he was like in my face. It was a shock, I was like, "Whoa, you go back up." But I saw his eyes, and
he was probably hurting in pain.
He was in pain. Yeah. He was in physical pain. So he said he'd had neck surgery.
Is that right?
He was in pain, and that was hurting that man, and so he lost his, lost his temper a little bit. And go ahead.
I'm putting a 3/4 teaspoon of salt in this in the milk, and I'm gonna put a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper.
But he turned out to be a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Him and the 2 ladies that was with him, they were real sweet.
Yeah, they were. And then we spoke to him on our way out.
Sure did.
I'm going to put just a few red pepper. You can put hot sauce in this at this stage if you want to.
That smells so good, Mom.
Yeah, thank you. Carl, would you take this and drain it, strain it?
Oh my
this
goodness.
is my pasta. There's a strainer in the sink. Just strain it for me, please. And so I put the salt, pepper. This doesn't have a lot of spices in it. And I didn't, y'all be proud of me, I didn't add anything to it. So I don't think they would be too bland with just the few spices, because I've got onions. I didn't add no garlic to it, which I normally do, put garlic in almost everything I cook, but I'm not doing it on this.
Garlic is really healthy for you. Did you
Yeah.
know that?
Okay, you can just, because we're gonna, you can just put that on your, on that, and we'll put the casserole together. I have preheated my oven to 375, because this has to cook in the oven about 25 minutes. All right. This is 3 cups. 3 cups of turkey in here. Now, what I done, that's wasn't in the cookbook, that's just what I do. My turkey, I put some a little bit of chicken broth in it, and I warmed it up, because it was really nearly frozen. So I warmed up my turkey, so it wouldn't be so cold. And I'm add that in the milk here. All right, those tongs, if you'll get those tongs and put them in here for me, please. I'm just gonna, I'll get me another cup.
This looks perfect.
Then I'm gonna move it over here, Carla, so we can show what I'm doing now.
Put it where?
I'm gonna put the camera right here so we can see. Okay. All right, this is the strained. You want to come over here on the other side, Carla?
Sure.
I have my gloves out, but that's for something else. I'm going to put about half of this fajita, how do I say it?
Fettuccine. I do know how
Fettuccine.
to say that Italian word.
I'm going to put about a half of this in the bottom of this bowl, and it's a little bit stuck. It does say to stir it once or twice while it's cooking. I didn't do that, so it's kind of stuck a little bit.
You know what I use in mine when I'm making pasta?
What?
Just
Oil?
tiny bit, not a lot.
You know why that I didn't?
Okay.
They say if you put oil in it, that it seals it where the flavors of the sauce doesn't
Get
combine with your.
Oh.
So
that makes sense. That's a professional tip for y'all.
You know, I used to do put a little bit of oil in all my pasta
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
till I read that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little bit more in here, and then I'm gonna pour that sauce with that turkey in on top of this. Carla's still drinking her coffee this morning. It's raining here.
It is. It's cold.
Yeah.
And it's just steady coming down. Earlier it was thundering
I'm
and
gonna
it
move
was
this out of the way.
storming out there.
Okay, let me get something to put that on, because I can't. Let me leave this. I can't pick up that top
Let
and
me
hold
pick
it.
that up.
Well, you can. Okay.
Tell me when you want it over there.
Well, I can
like
pick
right
it
now.
Yeah, that's okay. I can pick it up. I just can't pick it up and pour it. Did I turn it off? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do about half of this over the pasta. And I hope y'all are having a good day. It's just feels, kind of feels Christmassy to me.
Does
A little bit.
Feels kind of wintry to me, like a
Yeah.
just winter weather day.
All right. I'm getting excited
Good.
about Christmas. Yeah, I've got a
She's
lot
been
of
wrapping
gifts.
presents.
Yeah.
She went Black Friday shopping, y'all.
Yeah, I did.
She's got most all of
I
it that
did.
she bought on that day wrapped, right?
I do.
She had a lot of stuff wrapped when I got here.
Yeah. Okay, now, as you can see, now I'm going to put the rest of the pasta. You know what? I'm going to put a little bit of paprika in
Okay.
here. Just a little bit. I'm just going to kind of, just a little bit more spice.
Such a pretty seasoning. The color.
Yeah. Now I'm going to pour then put the rest of this on. Oh, did I put the pasta? Not yet. Getting ahead of myself. I'm real good about that, y'all know.
See if I can see the comments.
Yes, if we need to answer anything.
Hi, Susan and Deborah. Deborah wants to know, has your church started mailing out the cookbook?
Yes.
Okay.
What's today? Wednesday. They mailed them Monday, and they sent them priority. So you probably be getting them today. You know, I can't guarantee it because the Christmas season, but you will get it. You should get it today, and if not, by Friday for sure. Yes, they did. And thank y'all so much for
Hi, Shelley.
from the church. We did really well.
Hi, Odette.
We sold about 150 cookbooks.
Wow.
Wasn't that
great? Bravo.
Thank y'all
very much.
Yeah, thank y'all so much. The church is just ecstatic because y'all came through and just made my heart so good. It felt so good.
It makes it nice when churches
Well, it's for the Lord, and they were
gives
really
back
cheap.
to communities.
Right.
You know, like that.
Right.
All those bags of stuff that people brought
Right.
to brand new stuff they bought on the
Yeah.
Black Friday sales, and they're donating it to people in need, and that's a really wonderful
Our
thing.
church has what you call a closed closet, and members of our church, I've even done it a couple of times. No, I think I've only done it one time. Go purchase clearance and clothes and stuff that kids need and donate it, and that way we don't have just old stuff.
Yeah, got
to
new
give.
things too.
We open our clothes closet to the public. We do not charge anything. They can come in there and shop for their whole family for clothes.
That's wonderful.
And so we do
I
that.
always donate. I feel good about donating to the women's shelter
Yeah.
in my area in Wichita Falls. It's called First Step there, but they have women's shelters everywhere. Really good organizations.
Yeah. So, it just, anytime that you do something for the Lord, you're rewarded.
Of course.
You know, you get paid back tenfold.
Yep.
So this is not a lot of
It
liquid.
smells so good.
It does smell good, doesn't
It
it?
does. You hadn't even put the cheeses in there yet.
Okay, now I'm going to wipe off the edges of
Yum,
it.
yum.
You know, I was a little messy right here, and I don't want that to burn. So, all right.
These are great pans. They come in different sizes and shapes. Pampered Chef. There'll be a Pampered Chef link in the comments later.
This is Parmesan cheese, and I'm just
Say it
spreading
again.
Parmesan. Is that how
I
you
love
say
it.
it? Hey,
That's
I don't-
how you say it.
Yesterday when we was doing the podcast, I forgot what word it was, but I didn't say it. I guess I didn't say it like it's supposed to be. And he said, "Is that the way you say it?" It was kind of fun, but But
I love her accent. I really do. It's part
well,
of who she is, and it's beautiful.
It's just me.
It is.
And then that was Parmesan cheese, and now this is a sleeve of crackers, and I'm gonna crush them up and put them on top. I'm not putting butter in the crackers.
Yeah.
It didn't say to, and all the other recipes that I use the Ritz crackers on top of, I do put butter on them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do it like it said, and then I'll let y'all know whether next time I'll put butter in it, but it should be okay. You know, everybody has different ways to doing the recipe, and sometimes other people's ways is good, you know?
Absolutely. I think that's what makes cooking shows so popular. Is
Yeah.
you get to see other people's
Everybody-
ways of doing things.
Everybody, Lynn and I, we don't need to cook alike. So it's just different ways that people cook. And I got to cover this. I got to cover it with foil. And now I'm going to put some more paprika on it. Give it a little color.
Mm-hmm. And flavor, too.
Yeah. All right. Let me get some foil.
I used to think that paprika was only for deviled eggs. That's the only thing. I've had it for years in my kitchen, and the only thing I ever used it for was deviled eggs. And I'm finding out there's so many more uses for that spice.
It's got a little bit of kick to it.
Yeah,
You know?
a little bit.
Yeah. Not much, but
Right.
not enough, but it just adds a little more flavor to it.
It does.
So I'm going to put this in the oven. All right. You open the oven for me, please, Carla? Thank you. Set the timer for 25 minutes, please. And I'm going to wipe the counter off. And we're going to show you a few things. Well, I'm going to show you this in a few minutes. That's
Some
something different.
goodies that we got yesterday
Yeah.
from Brandon. Was that who?
Brandon, from the man that's
Hey, East Texas
yeah.
broadcast
from the podcast. They were just so nice. You got the T-shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Get that, and I'll show them
Sure
the
do.
candy. I had never heard of this.
We each got one.
Yeah,
They have one for
he
me
gave
too.
all three of us
That
a
was so
box of
kind.
candy, and it's a Sweet Shop USA is the name of it.
One of the best in the world, and it's made right here in our backyard.
It's homemade chocolates. I'm going to show you.
Where was it?
Mount Pleasant
Mount Pleasant, Texas.
has this little card inside that tells you all the kinds. This is the flavors I got. Have you opened yours to
I
see what
haven't
your
opened
flavors?
mine yet,
Well,
but I'm gonna taste some of yours.
I'm going to tell you something.
Man, there is a ton.
This one is coconut and pecans
Yum.
and white chocolate. Doesn't that look delicious?
Sure does. Show them a close up of all of those.
I'll show you the whole
Fancy.
box.
He said they're one of the best in the world.
Aren't
The
those?
world
Let
known.
me see what these are, and I'll tell you what these are in my box. This
He
one,
gave Uncle Mike a hat, and he gave all three of us T-shirts, and we're going to be wearing these T-shirts on the show. And that's their logo, the Hey East Texas.
yeah.
I've already been wearing mine. It was comfortable.
I think that's the birthday cake. This one is the birthday cake right here. That's the birthday cake.
It's so pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Drizzled pink and
let me see if I can find the other
brown over white chocolate.
one that's got the pecan on top. Do you see that? There it is right there. It's pecan pie truffle.
Ooh,
So that one of them is pecan pie truffle.
Wow.
And let's see, what's this one? It's got the little sugar on top.
The little sugar crystals.
Yeah, you see it?
There's so many. Is that it? Or that one?
That may be hazelnut.
Okay.
And then there's one
Yep,
that's...
it's a lighter chocolate.
Yeah, and then what about this one here that's got the little spirals?
Okay,
This
it's
one
white
right here.
chocolate with drizzle.
Yeah. There's so many.
There is.
I think it's that one.
Yep, that's it.
It's called a Mix It Up. Dark chocolate ganache center coated with milk and white chocolate, then topped with white chocolate shavings.
Wow.
Isn't that good?
Wow.
Okay.
Made my mouth water just listening to that.
And this one right here, how do you say that? This dark chocolate one?
Tiramisu?
That's a dark chocolate.
They have those pies at desserts at Italian
Tiramisu.
restaurants.
Yeah.
Olive Garden.
Yeah.
My sister likes those. Tiramisu.
Yeah. Either that or, wait a minute, Linda. Wait, Carla. What about that? That may be dark fudge.
Yep, it's got that
Dark
D
fudge.
looking, that
Yeah.
little...
That's
Okay.
dark fudge love.
Love. Who doesn't need that?
Anyway, thank you, Brendan. Thank you, Brendan.
Thank you so much.
And this is if y'all are interested in this, well, you we're not getting paid to do this. I'm just
we're just
telling
sharing
you. Yeah.
with you. This company is amazing.
Yeah,
if you're
it's beautiful
interested in
candy.
fancy chocolates,
Right.
there's a good one.
All right, now I want to show you what Peter sent us yesterday.
Oh my goodness,
Hi,
Peter! He's my friend our friend from Ireland. Him and Nigel and so many people that we met when we were there that lived there. Oh my goodness, such wonderful, giving, kind people. I will forever remember that trip because of their generosity and their kindness and
Well, Peter has just went overboard.
he did.
Him and his husband is Nigel. I can't ever remember the name, but thank you, Peter and Nigel. It's a beautiful card. He sent this to me and my family, and he sent Carla something too.
He sure did.
This is all
Thank
from
you.
Ireland. This is Scottish pear butter shortbread assortment. It's in a nice little package, and I don't want to open it because I'm going to have this Christmas. I'll show you what it shows on the back. It's short. That's the kind of cookies it is. So, Peter,
And I got some cookies too.
yeah. So, Peter, I'll be saving that for Christmas. And this is some cards, 6 cards and envelopes. Isn't that
Very thoughtful.
of Ireland? And this is
The gift that lets you give.
right.
So
And
sweet.
So I'll be using these cards, and there's another package of 6. Linda got the same thing I did, so he sent a large box to us.
I got a Christmas ornament. Scott got some candy.
Yeah.
And I got an Ireland microfiber cleaning or cleaning cloth.
It's
I can't wait to use it. It looked very cool.
Some English breakfast tea. This is fudge ice.
You know what that looks like, Mama?
What? It looks like that coconut candy.
Yeah, the Mexican candy that
Right.
Daddy used to get every time we
Yeah.
would eat at a Mexican restaurant when I was a little girl. He'd buy that candy.
This is called fudge ice. Let me see
It
what's
looks
in it.
really
It
good.
really does.
I may have to sneak a bite of that.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're
condensed
opening
milk,
it.
coconut. It sounds like about the same thing as what we have here.
Mm-hmm.
Only this feels like a little harder, more like fudge
Yeah.
than that coconut candy that you're talking about.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm anxious to
So
try
pretty.
that too. And here's some more candy, and it's called Creamy Bears. It's by Lavelle's.
Yeah, I think so.
A little package of candy. I mean, you looked us up, Peter. You and Nigel.
She got a big job coming for Christmas. All my kids and grandkids,
Yeah.
and it'll be eat.
And here's a little tote bag.
That's cute.
It bows up inside.
How handy.
Isn't that nice? You can stick this in your purse
Yep.
and when you're traveling or even going shopping.
That's like the one I got. You got one too.
The cleaning cloth.
Yes.
That's the cleaning cloth.
Isn't that cute?
It is.
Everybody needs a cute cloth to clean with. It just makes it better, makes it fun to do instead of a
I
chore.
think he just went through the store grabbing things, and he was really.
And look at this.
Look at the little
gingerbread. And y'all
ornament.
saw her looking at gingerbread
Yeah.
things at
I
the
love
store
it.
on the show yesterday, and
Yeah.
she hadn't opened this yet. She
Yeah.
didn't know she already had one. Peter's in it.
And here's a spatula, and it's a big one. Look at
And
that.
it's pink, like
And it's
Mickey
pink.
Mouse.
So it's a
so
big
thoughtful.
spatula, and here's a large coaster.
Cool. That's
Nice.
so
Isn't that nice?
cool.
It says
Celtic.
these mats are heat
Celtic.
resistant. Oh, like a trivet.
Okay.
Up to 90 CD designed, exclusive in Ireland. Isn't that nice? And then he sent us some Worcestershire sauce. You know, he had this really wrapped up good, didn't he,
Yeah,
Carla?
I did.
Because Linda, he sent Linda and I both one of these, and they didn't get broke.
Yep.
So he really had them packaged up good. Oh yeah, there's a box of, what is that? Is that lemon?
Jellies. It's
Jellies
candies.
with fruit juices.
Now I would be interested in eating that.
Yeah. Gluten, vegan. It's vegan.
Cool.
Some little, looks like little gummies or something.
I like that kind of candy more than I like chocolate.
Yes. Well,
I know I'm weird like that, but
thank you, Peter and Nigel. Thank you so much. You're too kind.
very sweet.
I'm telling you,
people.
this was a early Christmas present. So if you'll set that aside. Now, this casserole that I made, I wanted something to go with it, and it's not nothing fancy or nothing, but I had some fruit. And I think we're just going to make a little fruit salad. I needed some romaine lettuce to put in it. She doesn't like lettuce at all. No lettuce at all. So it's probably
Rabbit
best
food.
that I didn't. But I'm going to get it.
Now, since I've been longer than I've been an adult a while, but I just started about maybe 10 years ago eating spinach, like raw spinach, like a salad, and I felt like such a grown-up because I could make a salad, but only with spinach, and I have to pick the little grass-like ends off of it. I can't eat grass.
That's what your daughter called it.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rabbit food.
Rabbit food. My
Called it rabbit
babies,
food.
my daughters, when they were babies,
Yeah.
this salad was called rabbit food. 'Cause their mama didn't like it.
This is just, I just thought I would do it while we're waiting on that. You did, oh, you forgot to set the alarm, the timer.
I said that one.
Oh, you set that
Is
one.
that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you put it on 25 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not used to using stove timer. This is mandarin oranges drained. I'm not making a full recipe. You can put however much you want, but this is probably maybe, what would you say, 3/4 a cup? Because there's several fruits in here. Maybe 3/4 a cup of mandarin oranges. You can use fresh pineapple. I had these pineapple tibbets, so I'm just putting them in there, probably a half a cup. And I'm trying to take everything out with those grapes. I got strawberries in the bottom. But I'm going to put, Carla, I got gloves for us now.
Okay.
We're going to chop up those, here's your knife. We're going to slice the...
She was talking this morning. We were having a conversation, and she had a knife in her hand, and she talks with her hands. That knife was like all over her. I'm like, Mama, put the knife down.
You wasn't close to me.
No, I was on the other side of the bar, but it was funny. I should have videoed it. She just talking away with that knife in her hand.
All right, so we're going to... These are red seedless grapes. And just slice them. I could have done it beforehand, but I thought we'd probably have a few minutes. I'm cutting that one little bit end off, where the stick,
Okay.
where the stem was.
Yeah.
I'm cutting that off.
Okay. So just slice them in half.
Just slice them in half. Just a real simple, quick salad. Just something to eat.
And that's how I started eating the spinach salad. Was putting fruit in it.
Really?
Yes, it was strawberries and grapes and some kind of meat, like, you know, chicken or something, and cheese, and then, you know, of course, some kind of dressing that I liked, and I don't like a lot of dressings, but ranch. I like ranch, so.
I asked her, did she like poppy seed? Because I was going to put poppy seed.
Never.
She'll have to taste it before she puts it on it. I won't put the poppy seed on in the bowl.
Thank you.
Because she might not like it, and she loves fruit.
I do.
She's one of my kids that likes fruit better than the other two.
I do. I like fruit better than, if you gave me an option of some fruit or some chocolate, I'm gonna take the fruit every time. I've always really loved fruit. But I'm on a low carb diet. That's all fruit is. I mean, it's vitamins, whatever, but it's also a ton of carbs. So I have to know ahead of time, you know, when I'm going to have a little bit of fruit.
Oh, really?
Yes, because the rest of that day, I'm not going to drink my coffee that day. I'm going to not have any, you know, I have a limit of what carbs that I can have in one day.
I might put too many grapes in here.
Uh-oh.
Maybe not. I don't want but just this little bowl full. I didn't want a big salad. Just something after we've eaten our. It's kind of like for a dessert, truthfully. That's what the fruit. That's what I would.
It is for me.
Yeah, it would be for me too, because I wouldn't eat it with my turkey.
And I'll probably only have like a half a serving.
Okay.
There's one more grape.
Oh, okay. And I probably put about 4 or 5 strawberries. I washed all that fruit.
Love strawberries.
I washed, in case y'all wondering. So you can I'm gonna wipe that off and. That poppy seed drip. No, that's right. I'm not gonna put that poppy seed on in the bowl. Okay, just kind of mix it up. And romaine lettuce would actually be good with this, but we're not doing that because Carla. And I used to, when I was a child and even on up to teenagers, I was probably 20 years old, maybe older than that, before I'd eat lettuce.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yep. I would not eat a salad. I wouldn't touch it. No.
I did not know that. How did I not know that?
That's what I'm saying. Us doing these videos, our kids and grandkids are learning things about us that we never would just come out and say. Because it's just something you don't think about it. But I did not eat salads.
No wonder she catered to me so much in the food department. I
used to be a lot pickier eater than I am now.
Okay.
I used to be a picky eater.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I knew my Aunt Linda was. Yeah. I thought I got my pickiness from, my palate from my Aunt Linda.
I would eat a fresh bacon tomato sandwich. A fresh tomato.
I won't.
And very thin. I would do that when I was a kid because I liked with the mayonnaise and I like that. But as far as eating a tomato, But now I do today in with salads. It doesn't have to be a fresh tomato. But I would not eat.
I eat my tomato in ketchup.
Yeah, and see, she gets this ketchup thing from her daddy. Her daddy's family, they eat ketchup with everything. We did not eat ketchup with everything. The first time that Bobby and I, it had to have been after we got married. He ordered eggs. I guess it was on our honeymoon because he eat eggs on the honeymoon, and he asked for ketchup. I thought, what is he going to use ketchup for? Well, he put ketchup on his eggs, and these kids does too. Not me. I do not eat ketchup on my eggs. I eat them plain. So, of course, sometimes I put cheese on them, but we wasn't even raised with cheese on the eggs.
You want to put a little small bowl, like a little glass bowl with the poppy seed to show the look of it? That way, they can get what it looks like with the dressing on it.
Get the poppy seed.
Okay.
I'm just going to put a little, I'll try some too. I just want to get
It's just Kraft poppy seed.
Yeah. Here, you get I'll pick that. You get the fruit that you want. I hadn't even opened this. Let me take my gloves off. I eat their salads at Panera. They have a delicious, and I didn't put nuts in this, but you could put walnuts in it.
Oh, I do love nuts.
Yes.
That's something else I put on my salad, my spinach salad.
I have
is
some
nuts and
Carl,
fruit.
if you want some nuts in it. It's not open. But I love their Panera's salad. I forgot what it's called, but it's something like this. It has strawberries and fruit, and it has, of course, it has a little bit of lettuce in it. It has walnuts, and they serve it with poppy seed. I'm gonna put just a tad bit. You know, sometimes the restaurants, their dressings are different than what you buy.
Spoon?
Oh, you want a spoon?
Just to taste that, I'm gonna put a little on a spoon.
Okay.
Just kind of do a taste test.
All right.
My face won't lie. Even if I don't say nothing with my words, my face will not lie.
So y'all need to find out whether she eats poppy seed or not.
Kind of tastes like honey mustard. I like honey mustard. Poppy seeds are a little bit crunchy.
Got vinegar.
Tangy.
Yeah. I like it. Vinaigrette.
Yep.
Salad would be good. Salad dressing would be good on this. Or even a light mayonnaise salad dressing. Would be good with it.
Not bad. From a picky eater perspective, it's pretty good.
It's good. Yep.
It is good.
It's just
I think I would try it with the. Yeah, I would.
Yeah. Anyway, I never did come on live and show y'all that banana split cheesecake. It was delicious. I mean, it was delicious.
I had a little sliver of it, and oh my goodness.
I'm going to make one for our Christmas church Christmas party. I'm going to make one, but I will tell you what I would do different. So the recipe, go with the recipe, but if you want a thick, big, deep pie, you need to do 3 cream cheeses. I don't think I'd do anything different, but add 1 more block of cream cheese. And then the rest of it would take care of itself. Because I want it deeper. When I took the rim off, it wasn't but about this high. I want it to fill the springform pan.
Okay.
So I think
and theirs are a little deeper.
So with the Cool Whip in it and another block of cream cheese, I think that it would fill the pan. I'm going to make one for our church, and I will take a picture and show you.
Cream cheese would make it go over with the whipped cream, or
no,
it was down way lower than the rim.
No, it could that Pampers Chef's springform pan could easily hold the Cool Whip and 1 more block.
Those are so nice and pretty. They got that new turquoise color. So pretty.
Yeah, it would hold it because it was just. Now you know what I mean. It was like a pie. I mean it's called a banana split cheesecake, but it was kind of like a pie. It was kind of thin. So if you want it thin, then just don't add that extra block of cream cheese. But I'm gonna do it my way next week, and I'll take a picture. I didn't take a picture of that other one. I should have. It was delicious.
It really was.
That little bit of chocolate and that caramel and the bananas. The bananas in the cheesecake did not turn. They did not turn dark. Now the ones I did not put any on top, but I'll put. I don't think I did. I can't remember, but I will put lemon juice.
Strawberries on the top.
It was strawberries on top. So if I put bananas on top of it this time, I will soak them in. I'll put some lemon juice on it. On top, but they did not turn dark inside the pie. So
good to know.
Yep. So let's see. I guess it's about time to take that out of the oven.
Let me get it out.
Okay.
Pretty please.
Well, you can. I'll certainly let you do it.
Got some pop holders.
Pop holders is right here. Let me get you some.
I got one.
Pardon yourself. Let me move this out of the way. See if we have anybody want to ask any questions. Cynthia says she used to catch up on steamed cabbage.
Do what?
Cynthia says she used to put ketchup on steamed cabbage.
Me too.
You do? I don't.
do. Yep.
And Faye Napper says she puts.
Well, I'm thinking of a cabbage roll recipe. You used to make a cabbage roll. Remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
And I ate ketchup on the cabbage rolls.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Faye said that she puts, let's see if I can find it. She puts vanilla pudding, instant pudding, and 1 cup of milk in her fruit and nuts.
Oh.
And that is another good way to do it. I think I have done that before.
That sounds good.
Dip the bananas on top with leftover pineapple juice.
Huh.
Okay. Thank you, Becky. I didn't know the pineapple juice would do the same thing. Well, that would be better than the lemon juice. So that's exactly what I do. Thank you, Becky.
Great idea.
Right. You could soak them in orange juice instead and have the same effect as soaking in lemon juice.
Wow.
That's another thing. Well, thank y'all for those tips. She said, and Diane's Braddock said that she has the first springform pan that Pamper Chef came out with.
Wow.
In the 90s.
That's the thing about it. They are a little bit pricey, but they last forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like this stuff will be around long time.
Yeah. And Callie Warner, she said, can I still buy a cookbook? Are you talking about Pinky Mall's cookbook? You go to pinkymallskitchen.com, our website, to buy our cookbook.
Did we ever sell out of the home place too?
We're out of the home place.
We didn't have many.
We didn't have many. We sold out of those.
We have lots of the Pinky Mall's Kitchen. I'm going to get one and show it to them just in case there's some first-time viewers that hasn't seen their cookbook. It is wonderful. It's got lots of tips, and it's got dividers for different sections. It's got photos in there on the dividers. It is a really, really great 3-ring binder book. And you can get this on their website. And there's...
If you're talking about the church cookbook, they do have a few left. You just have to go to the church's website. And we do have a few. We don't have that many. Ooh, that smells good, doesn't it?
That looks really pretty. Show them a close-up.
What did you do with the clock? Is that
counting down the last few seconds?
Oh, well, we didn't
How
leave it in there long enough,
pretty.
did we?
Look how pretty that is.
Everything in it is
That
done.
looks so pretty.
Everything in it is done, so we didn't cook it quite 25 minutes. There's the timer going off. I looked at the clock, the timer wrong. I tell you what I'm going to do.
Turn the oven off?
Please. I'm going to cut that. I'm going to cut that pot because I can't get it out. I'm going to cut it. Y'all ever do that on spaghetti or some kind of pasta?
Yeah.
So I can get it out without it stringing. There we go. You can have it as much as you want, but I just don't want much. It's kind of early for me.
Kind of carby for me.
Yeah.
A lot of carbs.
Yeah. Well, I like fettuccine.
Oh,
anyway.
I love all Italian food. Oh my goodness, that is my kryptonite.
Thank you, Jesus. It's just got a little bit of cheese. That's good. Real good.
Real hot.
If you don't have turkey, use chicken.
Yum.
It's delicious.
It really is.
If you want more cheese, but I think that it was what did I say? About 3/4 a cup of Parmesan cheese. You can taste it. It's not a lot, but you can taste it because it's right on top. Of course, those Ritz crackers also gives it just a little bit of sweetness.
Delicious.
It's delicious.
100%.
Okay, let's see if we have any more questions, and then we will let y'all go. Thank you, Charlene and Michelle. Where is Linda? She's taking the day off. You know, sometimes we need a day off. So Linda's taking the day off, and I hope that she can relax and have a good day because she needs some time off. So,
hi, Aunt Linda.
Hi,
Miss
Linda.
You, love you.
She'll be watching. But I will say that she really does want some time off. You know, there are so many times when I was going to the doctor and I was in the hospital and so forth that she cooked in my place. And I would tell her, Linda, because I could get up and do it. I said, the only way that I would be okay with that is that you promised me one day you would take you some time off and let me cook. And she said she would. And this took her a long time to finally decide, okay, Mary, I will take some time off and you can cook. So that's what's going on right now. So please don't text or try to call her. She really does want some time off. She's been dealing, you know, with her legs and her back bothering her and all. So give her some time off. So Carla and I can hold down the fort. We might not we're not as good a baker as she is, but I think we can manage.
Hold down the fork.
Yeah, we can hold it down. Give her some time off. All right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Linda Ramsey and Stephanie says she don't eat ketchup either. I do eat ketchup, but I just don't eat it on everything. I don't eat it on fries. I mean, fries is about all I eat it on, ketchup. Because I like spaghetti sauces and things like that, and meatloaf that has ketchup in it. But I don't just...
She has a meatloaf sauce that's super, super good.
And so, anyway, I just don't use it as a dipping sauce. Every time I've gotten some onion rings lately from Sonic, they do make the best onion rings, and I'm not even an onion eater, person. But their onion rings is strictly for that batter, that crunchy batter I like. And they always ask me, do I want some dipping sauce? And I don't even eat no dipping sauce with it.
My oldest kid, who's in her mid-30s, began calling ketchup dip when she was a baby, like a year old. And she, instead of saying, can I have some ketchup, she called it dip.
Yeah.
And then all my kids called it
I
dip.
remember that.
And then my grandkids came along, and it was just kind of like passed down.
Pass it on down. Yeah.
And so if you hear dip,
yeah,
it come from Mindy.
Yeah.
She's
sweet.
so sweet.
Right,
she is just
She's
such a wonderful, very sweet.
Right.
All of my girls are.
She's got some
They
beautiful
really
girls
are.
and
I'm very proud
so
of them.
kind-hearted.
They
Yes.
are. They're just good people.
We're going to sign off, and what is this, Wednesday? I'll be back on tomorrow, and I'll be cooking something sweet tomorrow. I need to send a package off, and I want to send some of this with it, so I'll be doing something sweet. It won't be a cake, y'all. Can't send that off. But anyway, thank y'all for joining us, and Carla and I will be back tomorrow, and hope that y'all have a blessed evening. If it's raining your way, try to stay in if you don't have to get out, because it'd be dangerous on the road. But be careful, and don't forget to count your blessings. We love y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.